Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Horde 3 NWO, and I am bringing you a Gears of War 3 gameplay this time. I know you're used to the COD stuff, but I wanted to give you a review of this game as quickly as I could. And just to give you kind of a heads up, I am a complete Gears noob. This is the first Gears I've ever played. And let me tell you this, I have played a lot of time in the beta, and still complete noob. This game has pretty much blown my mind so far from what I've played. My friends that are seasoned Gears veterans have told me pretty much the same thing, so I can pretty much tell you right off the bat before I even get into anything, if you like Gears at all, I think you're really going to like this game. If you've never played Gears at all, I think you'd still like it if it's a type of game that you like to play. If it's a style of game you like to play. Now we're in Horde mode right here, and just look at the scenery and the graphics. This is really good looking stuff. That from what I've heard has been a pretty big upgrade. The fluidity of the game is what I hear is the big change from past Gears. From what my friend Ultra Spray tells me, in Gears 2 they tried to slow it down, make it a little more tactical. In Gears 3 they have gone back to a faster run speed. You go on and off walls a lot quicker and easier. It's just more fluid. It seems a little more, I keep saying fluid, but it seems like it's a little more easy to move around. At least that's what the other guys have told me. From playing without playing the other two, it really does. It feels really smooth. You don't get hung up on walls like you would think in a game where you use cover a lot like that. Now, in the Horde mode, which most of you guys, if you're Gears players, you already know it. They've switched it up a little bit though. It's Horde 2.0 now. You can build barriers, and you'll see on the right of my screen there it shows level. I think it's on level 2 now. This is just a few kind of random rounds that we went. You see me? I can upgrade that barrier right there. You'll level up different aspects of the game of the Horde mode as you do things. So like if I buy a barrier, then it'll let me, level up my barrier building abilities, and I can turn it into, next one is razor wire. I think the third one after that is like lasers or something like that. Same deal with all the decoys, any kind of turrets, all that type of stuff. That will raise as you buy it. So the more you do, the better you'll get at it, and the more you can help your team. You want to kind of set up a base from the start, and then just kind of work from there. But I played Horde, and this is the very first time that I've played it on any Gears. Like I said, I've never played before. I hadn't even really played Horde before at any of my friends' house or anything. And I think we get to like wave 10, and let me tell you, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. From what I played in the beta, I really was not really excited about the game. I played terribly. It's so different than COD, but when I got into this, it is a lot of fun. A lot of good teamwork going on with you. You get to have up to 5 people in Horde. Other game modes, there's also one called Beast Mode, and this is brand new for Gears players. Most of you hardcore guys probably already know about it, but if you're not sure, if you're not a Gears guy and you want to know about stuff in the game, Beast Mode flips Horde mode. Instead of being the main characters, you get to be the enemies, you get to be the tickers, you get to be the boomers, and all those kind of guys. And from what I hear, I haven't got into it a whole lot yet, but from what I hear, you kind of level up that as well. So the more you do, the more tokens you get, the more you can be, the bigger enemies you can be. So that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to play that later tonight. I'll give you a little more on that. I'm going to get into the campaign also. I'm going to do a Let's Play. I'm probably going to do a Let's Play with at least Ultra Spray, and maybe Twista, maybe Dizho also, and get the whole CooT group going. CooT up on some Lambents and some of these losers. Look at that. Yeah, go in on that dude. Anyways, this game is a lot of fun. You'll see as the waves go, the enemies start increasing in number and in size. I cut this off. I had just like a 10 to 12 minute little clip that I was going to just use that. And then as we got a little further in the rounds, I was like, man, this is getting awesome. I really need to get some more of this. So I got some more, and you'll see around wave 10, it gets ridiculous. But the game overall is a lot of fun. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. to get into the whole swing of things from switching over from Call of Duty. It's definitely different. It's it's third person instead of first, except for with the Hammerburst you can actually go first person in it. So that's something to think about if you're a really heavy duty Call of Duty guy. You can try the Hammerburst out. But anyways, the game is great. I think you'll really like it no matter what your background in Gears is. Like I said, I've never played before. I played the beta pretty hard, and I played this. And I know the beta was nice, but for me, the beta was really discouraging. And it almost made me not want to get the game. And I am so glad that I did now. I stood out going to GameStop. And what was crazy is I was hearing all these people talk about how bad the lines were at GameStop. I was like, man, I live in a small town. And the line was all the way around the corner of GameStop, which was pretty awesome. You get to stand there with some nice, some weird people. There's one dude, I don't know if you guys watch wrestling at all, but this guy was this guy looked like Rikishi, little grill. But anyway, back to the game. The main thing that just pops out to me, and I'm sorry I'm not really getting a lot into this. I'm not like I said, I'm not a Gears player, so I can't give you super duper in-depth stuff on it. But from the outside looking in, from the guy that's never played, this is an awesome game. And I'm pretty sure the others were also. And I can definitely see why so many people get into this game and they get into it so passionately. I think this is going to be, I don't know, Epic keeps saying it's the best one they've ever made. I would find it very hard to say there was another version of this game that was better than this in the limited amount of time that I've played. So I do not think you'll be disappointed with this. I think it's pretty awesome. I played mostly Horde mode, and it's been a lot of fun. So look forward to some Beast Mode gameplays. Look forward to a lot of Let's Plays in the co-op single player. And I'm looking forward to playing this a lot more than I thought I was going to do. You can see, I'm trying to think of what else I can tell you about it. It's mostly just going to be Horde mode stuff. The levels are going to be your big deal. You're going to want to buy stuff from the very beginning, start building up those levels so you can carry it over into next waves and make your stuff better. You can, another thing, you have to, like if you're going to try and upgrade a barrier, that barrier has to be repaired, so you have to have enough money there. One of the cool things, you can swip. You can share money. So if someone's running low on money, but they're really good at some certain thing that you need done, boom, you can share money. You can swap ammo, all that kind of stuff. This is another thing. There are a lot of new, I won't say new type of enemies, but they've got new mutators, so stuff will change. It's not going to be the same every time you play it, especially in like the story mode. Things are going to change quite a bit. So it's going to give it a lot of playability, and I think it's going to be something that you're not just going to play through once and then put down and never play again. I think it's something you'll play multiple times with friends. You'll play it solo, and then I haven't even talked about the multiplayer yet. That's what's so crazy about it. The Horde and the Beast Mode to me are so much fun. I mean, they almost could have left multiplayer out. That's what's so crazy about it, is the multiplayer is probably the biggest deal of it. So for someone who's never played Gears, I think you could get it, and if you just are horrible at multiplayer, which I pretty much am, you could stay out of it and still have an amazing time and play hours and hours and hours of this game with your friends, and just have just as much fun as someone who's big time on the multiplayer. Now, the little bit that I have played on the multiplayer is very good. Like I said, it's a really early game. There's still some quirks. They've helped a little bit with the sawed off from the beta, but it's still pretty freaking powerful. So, but other than that, it's pretty much basic stuff. It's third person cover, pretty tactical stuff. You need to have a decent team with you. You don't need to, but it helps to have a decent team with you in games like this. Especially in the multiplayer, you get up against a group of people that know what they're doing, and you're going to have a hard time. But it's fun. Is it a Call of Duty killer? I don't know about that, but it is a very, very fun game that I would recommend to just about anybody looking for something to play. Another thing, there's something called the Season Pass, and I'll get into this. It is I think it is $30, $29, something like that. And what it basically does is it's kind of like getting the Hardened Edition of Call of Duty. What it's going to do is it's going to give you I think it said the first 4 DLCs basically for free. And then everything else is at a little bit of a discount. Gives you a few other things, you know, I think like a chrome gun and some other stuff like that. So that's something to look at too if you're a big-time Gears player. It will save you money. It's not just, I mean, it is something that they're trying to make extra money on, but it isn't just some, you know, screw you gamers deal. It actually will give you extra money. Well, not extra money, but it will save you money if you're going to buy all the DLC. You can see here, this is the second time I think I went down and I actually died here. Just kind of watching this. This is pretty amazing stuff. This is crazy when they all came out. I was like, what is that going on? I don't know what's going on. But really fun stuff. And one thing, another just a little bit tip. This is getting kind of away from a review and more of a tip video. I'm sorry about that. When you do die in Horde, you can actually switch off of the ghost cam and move around the map. You'll see me do it here, and you can actually spot enemies. And I'm not sure, because I don't think that we ever ended up killing anyone that I spotted, but when you do spot people, I think if they kill them, then you get assist points for that. So that can help you out while you're dead. You can still help your team out. Pretty cool little features. I will get more info out for you guys, get more gameplays out for you guys really soon. I hope you're really excited to see this kind of stuff. If you're not, let me know and I'll do something else. But I'm really loving this game right now, and I'm probably going to be kind of flooding you with gear stuff in the next few days. But I'll also have the top 5 under the radar wide receivers coming out soon, so don't think that I forgot about that. That's pretty much it, guys. I love the game. I think you'll love the game. Give it a shot if you want to. I think it's pretty awesome. Thanks for watching.